At approximately 19 years old, my great-grandfather and his younger brother immigrated over 5,500 miles away from home to America. He immigrated from Samos Island in Greece in the mid-1920s to join his older brother, who had saved up money as an American immigrant to send for them. Had these young men not immigrated from home, seeking a better life, my family as I know them would not exist. All immigrants have a story as to why they made the decision to come to America. For many, it was simply that they were in search of a better life. Native-born American citizens should be more tolerant and informed of immigration because the United States was built on immigration and is dependent on immigration. Immigrants have always played an important role in America's history. According to author Charles Hirschman, American history cannot be separated from the history of immigration. He goes on to state, during the middle decades of the 19th century, immigrants from Germany and Scandinavia played a major role in settling the frontier. He explains how Irish immigrants were a main labor source in cities and in the construction of transportation networks such as canals, railroads, and roads. Hirschman further indicates that the advantage the Union forces had during the Civil War was largely due to the immigrants that had settled in the northern states. Hirschman states during the age of industrialization, about 3/4 of the population of many large cities was immigrants and their children. Hirschman discusses how immigrants played an important role in modern American politics by becoming the seeds to the Roosevelt Coalition. He points out that immigrants and their descendants are an important part of the development of popular American culture. Many actors in American films are immigrants, as well as the majority of Hollywood film directors that have 2 or more Academy Awards. Professor Raul Hinosa states that if the U.S. did not have immigration, it would be a shrinking population. He says we need immigration to grow the economy and labor force. According to the CBS News, immigrants participate in the U.S. labor force at a slightly higher rate than native-born Americans. Archives.gov states immigrants are 30% more likely to start businesses in the U.S. than non-immigrants, and 18% of all business owners are immigrants. Immigrant-owned businesses create jobs for American workers, and immigrants are more likely to create their own jobs. Immigration reform legislation, like the DREAM Act, reduces the federal deficit, and comprehensive immigration reform increases the American GDP. Archives.gov goes on to state that, as a nation of immigrants, we must remember that the generations of immigrants that have helped lay the railroads and build our cities pioneer new industries and fuel our information age, from Google to the iPhone. The U.S. is a nation built and dependent on immigration. It is imperative that we are informed and tolerant of immigration to the U.S. Without immigration, the United States of America would not exist. Archives.gov states, America is a nation of immigrants. Our American journey and our success would simply not be possible without the generations of immigrants who have come to our shores from every corner of the globe.